It is a great time to be a home buyer in America. Real estate expert Rick Sadle with Keller Williams Realty and SadelRealEstate.com is with us. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, good morning.
So we saw this report from Redfin on what they're calling a power shift for buyers and sellers. So what does this report suggest?
Well, I mean, when we're talking this report, we're definitely talking national level in numbers. But what they're saying is there's been a major flip in market dynamics. They're saying the buyers now have the upper hand. Apparently, there are 2 million homes on the market and only 1.5 million buyers, and they're saying that's the biggest gap on record. What that means nationally, again, is more choices for buyers and more pressure on sellers to be realistic with their pricing, right? They're saying nearly half of all sellers are offering concessions, things like closing costs, repairs, rate buy downs, you name it. In short, buyers are negotiating again and winning.
Okay. That national report, let's boil it down to our markets here, Portland, Vancouver. Does it relate at all?
I mean, a little bit, right? To some degree. We got to remember we still don't have enough homes here for sale. We still have a housing shortage here, right? But to some degree, home is not priced right now. We're sitting a little bit longer. We're seeing some more price drops, maybe a few more seller incentives, and way fewer bidding wars. We do still have some. I think sellers are adjusting, but some are still slow to accept the new reality. So if a listing's been sitting for more than a couple few weeks, maybe that's your opening as a buyer to negotiate a little bit, even here locally.
Okay, along those lines, Rick, let's say you're a buyer, you're out there shopping, looking to buy a home. Should you maybe be aggressive with a lower offer?
Uh, Maybe, but smart aggressive, right? And you might look at how long it's been on the market, if it's been sitting, maybe talk to your agent, see if there's some room there. I would say always be respectful. You don't lowball just to lowball because that can offend sellers and kick you out of the game. But there can be some more room to negotiate right now. You might ask for repairs, closing costs, like we said, maybe a rate buy down. The worst they can say is no.
Yeah, good point. Does all this mean housing prices are going down?
Definitely not. No, I don't see that happening in the near future. But they're not skyrocketing either, right? Here in the Portland metro area, we're seeing basically flat appreciation, somewhere around 1 to 2%, which is what we consider flat. So yes, technically they're still going up, but it's a far cry from the double-digit jumps we had during the pandemic boom. It's a more balanced market right now. Prices are stabilizing to match the higher mortgage rates and less buyer demand. So for buyers, it means less pressure to rush, and for sellers, maybe price it right out of the gate and you'll get it sold quickly.
Yeah, great advice. Thanks for breaking down that report. All right, Rick, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks.
That is Rick Sadle, real estate expert with Keller Williams Realty and SadelRealEstate.com.